Hey guys, welcome back to Inner Gamer, part of the Kingdom of Geekdom, sponsored by Woodlands Online. I'm Stevie Wonder 13, and tonight I wanted to talk about just a couple of oldie but goodies, and kind of in comparison to some of the newer stuff. Two companies that one I really respected, one of which I think is probably the devil of video game companies across the board. And at this point, it's not that we don't trust them, we know what they're going to do ahead of time. And no, I'm not talking about Telltale Games. That's a whole different thing. First, it's EA. EA is, frankly, they have bombed so many things lately. It's sad. Anthem was mediocre. Let's see, Battlefield 5, they shot themselves in the foot on multiple fronts. Whether it was them releasing it for full price and then discounting it within a week, and basically ticking off all the people who bought it full price, or some of the other complaints people had with it that I'm not going to go into. Or it's just EA is known for microtransactions across the board. And on top of that, I know people love EA's Madden every year, and some people have said, well, what are you going to do? They're not going to update that. You can't update it. It's football. But charging $60 for an updated roster, that's all you're really getting. If you want to buy Madden and just play it for the multiplayer, just enjoy the game, buy it in January. It'll be half price by that point because half of the stuff over it is done because of the football season. There's one game I've been playing and I've been really enjoying it, and I've been binging it, and I was playing it before I came here to film tonight, and I've just been binging it across the board, and that's Sims 4. I've been loving Sims 4 for some reason. I've been loving the building. I've been loving the interactions. I hated the game in the beginning because I didn't know how to turn off the death. Played a guy, enjoyed it, started a new guy. That first guy died of old age, and I was like, oh, well, okay, that's pointless. Figured out how to turn that off, and now I've been binging it like crazy. If you can get this game, get it on sale. Do not buy it full price for the reason I'm going to go into. Last time, a couple weeks back, they were doing Sims EA sale, and Sims was like $8 on PC and like $15 on Xbox. I didn't know on PlayStation they were doing the sale too. But if you can get it on sale, then it's fun. The problem that I have with it is that the DLC packs, which really make the game better, whether it's vampires, whether it's city living, whether it's the backyard pack, whether it's the restaurant pack, are so expensive. It's over $300 just in DLC. Like, it is crazy expensive, and I've been waiting for stuff to go on sale. I broke down and bought a couple of them. Frankly, I've been enjoying it. It's great content, but the fact that you have to pay for everything, they just nickel and dime you on all that stuff. Oh, you want a hot tub outside? Sorry, that's the $10 pack. Oh, you want to live in the city? Yeah, you got to pay $50 for that one. It's a love-hate relationship, and that's EA. It's just the way they are. Now, another company that, frankly, I've talked about them a lot, and that's Bethesda. I was a Bethesda Fallout fanboy. You guys probably see my previous videos on whether it's Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I haven't touched New Vegas. Might do that later. Or Fallout 76. And I loved Bethesda. And I still kind of do. I'm giving them one more shot with Elder Scrolls 6. They need to do this right. If they do it wrong, they are done. Fallout 76 bombed that hard. So talking more about some of the good, the bad, the ugly with previous ones, because we can still love the company's previous works without really acknowledging 76. One of the games that I absolutely love is Oblivion. Oblivion is a backwards compatible on Xbox, should be available on PC, and I believe it's part of the PlayStation Now service on PlayStation 4, so it should be playable. The DLCs with these were fun. The game was fun. The questing line was fun. Overall, the only problems I really had with it was the leveling system was broken. You level up a bunch of your stuff, you sleep. You could sleep like 4 or 5 times and level up 5 new levels. You walk outside and that iron armor gets cut to shreds like a knife through butter because you're so undergeared. So you have to really watch that. The story was way better than the one after, which I'll get to. The DLC Shivering Isles was glorious, and it still is glorious. And the Knights of the Nine, if you choose that character, you better stick to it. You kill one person that doesn't deserve to die, you lose all that stuff. It all falls off and you can't use it anymore. So you go on a penance crusade. Even some of the small DLCs were like the castle, the warrior's castle you can get, or the mage's tower, or the thieves. You get a cave with a pirate ship for the thieves, or just this evil lair where you can send this dude out to just assassinate people. And he just brings money back. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Now, granted, Bethesda gave us what is called a horse armor. They gave us one of the worst DLCs that was so bad that people now call a bad DLC a horse armor. Where it was literally horse armor for your guy. It did absolutely nothing. It didn't improve your horse. It didn't give you better armor. It didn't protect your horse. It was just cosmetic, and it was overpriced. So, in Fallout 4, one of the Creation Club DLCs is the horse armor, power armor, which they gave out for free as just kind of a mocking to people, because they acknowledge how stupid it was. The successor is one that Bethesda has been milking for years. And I mean this, years. We're talking Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out on Xbox 360, PS3, PC. Then it came out again on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and you guessed it, PC again. And if you didn't think that was enough, it's also come out on Nintendo Switch. Oh, plus, did I forget to mention, it's also available on PlayStation VR. They just keep milking Skyrim until it's literally dead. And it's a great game. I love Skyrim. It's an amazing game. Some of the stuff is kind of convoluted, but frankly, I've enjoyed it. It's been a fun game. And if you really want to there's some stuff that's just absolutely broken, like the hypersmithing, or just really leveling up your mage abilities to just shoot lightning and just KO people with chain lightning. Or if you mix, remember, write this down, wheat, a giant's toe, and a creep cluster. You want to mix those three in a potion. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Don't drink it, sell it immediately after. Trust me, don't drink it. And I mean that, don't drink it. Did I mention don't drink it? Yes, I did. Okay, Skyrim is frankly, it's a great game, and I absolutely love it. And Bethesda deserves some of its accolades from stuff like Wolfenstein New Colossus. Its older titles like Fallout 3, they screwed up royally. They really screwed up. And frankly, I bought 76 day one. I played it twice. I uninstalled it because it wasn't worth keeping on my Xbox, and I regret buying it digitally. It's, oh God, it's so bad. It's so bad. They need to move on to the next thing. And they better not rush the Elder Scrolls 6, because if they rush it or they give us something like Elder Scrolls Online, I'm done. There's some games that just, frankly, I want to succeed. I want BioWare to come back and actually do a good Dragon Age versus Mass Effect or Anthem, which both of those, oh my God. These companies, we need a good year. We need a solid year this year. If they keep doing this kind of stuff, they're done. And it's frustrating because it's making the mediocre games look good when you're pushing the ratings up. It's just a bummer. And overall, I mean, I'm still going to go back and play Sims. I'm really addicted to it right now. And frankly, talking about Oblivion makes me want to go play Oblivion again, just because it was just really fun. And I know that map like back of my hand. And Skyrim, frankly, it makes me want to go play Skyrim again. Like I said, wheat, giant's toe, creep cluster. I can't deny that enough. Seriously, do it. Overall, I want to give some of these companies another chance. Not EA, because they're the devil of video game companies, and we all know it at this point. But Bethesda, I'm really hoping, if somebody's watching this that's from Bethesda, come on, you guys are better than this. We might want to give them another shot. Maybe, hopefully, the Outer Worlds will be really good, because it's Obsidian throwing some shade, which is well-deserved. But I'm really hoping Oblivion can... not Oblivion. I'm really hoping that Bethesda can pick itself up by the bootstraps and it can do what it really needs to be doing. So, just some of my thoughts. I also heard about something called Iron Man VR, which I'll go into some VR stuff next time. Gonna do some digging on this one. Love to play it, don't have a VR, but gonna still do some digging, see some reviews, look at some game footage, just so you know whether it's a good buy or not. I'm Stevie Wonder 13. This has been Inner Gamer, part of the Kingdom of Geekdom, sponsored by Woodlands Online. Have a great night, guys.